South of Midnight, the next great masterpiece game that's gonna stand tall next to the greats of industry like Concord, Dustborn, Unknown Nine, Dragon Age Veilguard, and many other similarly absolutely amazing examples of diversity hiring. Oh, yes, because South of Midnight is literally all about diversity. And, well, let's just watch because I know what this is. You maybe don't, and damn, you're gonna love it.
In many ways, Midnight is about bringing people together, and magic is all around you. It's about learning empathy for people who aren't like you. It's finding hidden strengths.
It's
aka forced diversity and finding out that you were the bestest ever from the beginning. Ain't that great, special, and very modern?
so beautifully powerful, and I think that it just sort of leaps off the screen.
There's so much atmospheric potential. The landscapes, they're almost like a character in and of itself.
We made these concept songs for all of the creatures. It's not often you get that creative license.
An orchestra.
Her journey paralleled with
A game that has a soundtrack? Mind blown! Also, yes, this is the main character, if anyone's wondering.
my journey, and like many of our journeys. Did Mama know about this? She discovers the world is more than what she has known it to be.
Motion capture suits.
Coming up against all of these monsters and large creatures where she can communicate with them.
If you're wondering why it looks like this is lagging, because it was an artistic choice, butthole. Oh, that's right, you bigot. This is an artistic choice. Ah, beautiful.
Heal them, learn from them. Watching Hazel just fly through the world doing
Her name is Hazel because she's from the South.
all of these things is just a lot of fun.
Defeating a monster. A title, Weaving Hazel's Journey. A South of Midnight documentary.
Don't worry, we're not gonna watch all of this absolute fucking garbage. But I have watched this, and this is effectively just the developers patting themselves on the back non-stop and saying how impressive their thing is, yet they can't really say anything that's actually good about the game. They're just like, oh my god, we tried to do the bestest ever, and we are the bestest ever. It's garbage.
A bespectacled man drives past farmland and forest. David Sears, creative director.
So when I was a kid, I spent a lot of my free time after I had exhausted all the books.
So the setting is in the swamps of Louisiana or something like that, which is actually kind of cool because aesthetically this game does not look that bad except for the cutscenes that look like they're made in 5 FPS, but hey, I mean, it's the modern age and the consoles can't handle more than 7 FPS on average. It is what it is. The true glory starts when we actually talk about the qualities of the game and what they are all about, which I'm gonna just randomly click here.
Was like a stop on the way.
Donnie D and Zaire stroll along a path.
The year.
Imagining people build settlements out here is like
Really wild.
really, really wild. It's very inspirational though.
It is.
It
Because
is.
this is not a place I feel like you live
Voluntarily.
willingly.
Yeah.
Like, you're doing it out of necessity. You got a big old mosquito on your head.
Did you get it?
I did.
They cross a wooden boardwalk.
So it actually is really nice to normalize this setting.
And even as a game setting, this isn't a
The irony of them, by the way, saying this, and yet at the same time, these are people for inclusion, and they're like, only a brain-damaged badman would actually ever choose to live out here, okay? We're gonna normalize this because clearly everything you see here is wrong. Great messaging, 10 out of 10.
usual setting.
I mean, it's a little daunting trying to bring that history to the forefront. You feel like a great degree of responsibility.
Yeah.
The swampy landscape becomes a digital swamp on screen.
I like
to make worlds that people might be familiar with in some way or another, but they might not realize they are, and twist them and sort of celebrate them.
The world is gonna look good, but I mean, the story, everything is gonna be horrible. Okay, let's move onward here a bit.
It's on a motion capture suit. A man wears a headset. Ahmed Best.
Look, where'd they go? Here, sheath. Because this game is so very specific, you know, Hazel being from the Southeast, Hazel being an athlete, you know, being a track star. And I wanted the intricacies of those things to really pop out in Hazel. And it's the type of subtlety that really brings a character to life.
Bro, if you're being a track star, it's not a subtlety that you want to bring out in life. Oh, what the fuck is this?
Hugging.
Hi, hon.
How are you?
Hugging.
I'm ready to go.
Cool, let's rock. Both Adrian and Nona, who play Hazel, have strong ties to the Southeast.
Cool, so this first line, we're just gonna do 3 in a row, and this is you walking up to Bo's house.
You had to grow up too fast.
Nice.
When I first seen a picture of Hazel, I was like, oh my gosh,
Adrian Ray.
that could really be me. Just her facial
Goddamn.
structure resembled mine. So what I did is I dressed exactly like Hazel in my audition. And
This video, by the way, is essentially just a bunch of nothing. This is supposed to be a dev documentary, and the reason this is funny is because it's 30 minutes of them literally not talking about anything in the game, but about how everything that they do is kind of special and everything is fucking cool and whatnot. And then we have the actual gameplay. That is the most important part. And if you saw the trailer, you're probably thinking, oh my god, they tried to do like some kind of Souls-like type of combat things. And, well, you would be right if you switched off your brain and didn't actually think about what you are seeing right there in front of your eyes, because everything these people try to peddle to you is, as always, typically 100% lies. You know the game is gonna be bad, vogue, garbage, and shit in general. If the devs put out a 30-minute video where they talk about the game, but they don't actually talk about anything in the game. They just talk about, I wanted to make Alabama. We made Alabama with a black girl. Because she's black and she's a track star athlete because, you know, reasons. And that's it. And they don't show any gameplay. They don't talk about anything. And then you have the gameplay trailer, which is fucking phenomenally bad, by the way. Let's watch. So, that's her running. This is, like, platforming. Is the running animation bad? Yes. 10 out of 10. Thank you for noticing. Does this look fucking boring to you? Yes, also to me too. Does it look better on 2K, I wonder, honestly? Is it me or does it look worse? By the way, they don't exactly explain what her power is. It's like weaving or whatever the hell they call it. And, well, that's it. I don't know why does it matter, but she kind of can make these things appear. I don't fucking know. A Bioshock Infinite style. But less smart. Combat. Yep. It's gonna be bad.
sure, yep, fighting comic book monsters now.
What a personality. What a personality.
What next?
This is gonna be game of the year. I already see it. I love how you get to see like 2 seconds of the big fight, and that's the. This is pretty much the only thing. The enemy variety is probably gonna be like two whole whopping different enemies or some dumb shit like that. And the world doesn't actually even seem that great at times. The world does seem cool and actually looks good in my opinion when we're talking about buildings and that kind of aesthetic. But just the natural landscape kind of fucking sucks. I don't know. I don't know. The soundtrack. Yeah, we kind of have to skip the soundtrack. Probably, at least. There's nothing you can see here. Let's look at an animation. Also, obviously, the red flag that the character is pretty fucking ugly. You know? Admittedly, at least she's not fat. I mean, it could have been worse. You know what? I'm gonna be nice and say it could have been a lot worse. And you know it's true, by the way. But still, the neck is like 5 times too long. The everything, the aesthetic, the literally, is this actually a female or a male who honestly knows type of vibe? It's just a bunch of folk nonsense as typical. God, it's so bad. It feels like logging. That's a cool character, though. Okay, so we got a monster, a white man, a black woman, and they're married. Yay! Diversity is our strength. Oh. Ah, you see that? You see that? The monster is unhappy because these are not diverse enough people. The monster was pretty reluctant and pretty chill here because he was like, diversity is our strength. But here, obviously, monster unhappy because not enough diversity. 10 out of 10, I approve this message. Again, some of the great combat. Wow. There's roughly like 3 enemy types currently. Hazel can't swim because obviously. More of the same 3 enemies. God, this is so fucking bad. Oh, here's Grandma. Oh, they're lesbians, you can already tell. Okay, I'm gonna cut the music, it's so annoying. Up, magic fish. Up, it's her again. Magic dibbly-doo. Oh god! Dude, again, if this game has 3K max players, I mean, it's gonna be a fucking miracle. Okay? Black Swan event is gonna be 6K. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. Most likely not even 1K. This is gonna be great. Unreal Engine 5 coming in 2025. It's gonna be fantastic. Single-player gothic game. I didn't read that part before. What's gothic about this? I'm not sure. But in any case, it's gonna be great. If you want, you can wait a minute. If you want, you can wait a minute. Come on. God damn, 4K takes so long to load for some stupid reason. If you want, you can work on the plantation. 10 out of 10 based. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.